Hey, what's up guys, Frozen here, and welcome back to another episode of this map knowledge series. Apologies for the delay from the last video, but today we are here on Oregon, and as per usual, this series is meant to be comprehensive, so even though there is going to be some basic things in here, there is definitely going to be things that many veteran players haven't seen before. So, with that out of the way, let's just get into it. If you have someone open the southeast corner of this floor, your map torch can reach the showers wall. If you combine this with opening the small tower wall, you can take showers pretty quickly. If Mav is banned, you can do the same kind of thing with Ace or Hibana, however Ace is a lot better for it since he has his own smokes he can throw to protect the Ace charge from getting shot from kitchen. By shotgunning holes here, you can easily impact trick this showers wall, making dining a much easier side to defend. If you know somebody's playing in T3, standing on top of the Armory roof is definitely the best way to get them out. If you're playing T3, you may be able to catch somebody off guard by making this punch hole. People pushing up T1 may not expect you to be here, and obviously you can make it way smaller. I just made it big for demonstration purposes. By jumping out T2 window, you can land a C4 on the corner that everybody holds into blue. You can also do this from T1 door, however it's even more dangerous on an already risky run out. If you shotgun out this part of the floor and the wall on top laundry stairs, you can use the Armory default to look down laundry. If anyone's rappelling on the Armory window, you can run out the T1 door, and even with the new detection timer, you'll still be fine. By shooting an explosive in front of this corner, you can destroy shields and elbow without having to clear any ADSs. Usually you can stop this as a defender by placing your shield extremely far back. However, as we were testing this, we actually found that no matter where you put it on the new patch, you seem to be able to ash it. I'm not exactly sure why this changed, but for us at least, we couldn't put a shield far enough back that would keep it safe. A surprising amount of people seem to forget that there are drone holes in Master and Attic. You can get into the island on Kitchen. This isn't really that useful, but it is something you can do. By vaulting onto this dresser and half dropping off the side, you can get a bunch of angles onto a bunch of different places.
Spotted.
You can also vault onto this dresser in kids and look onto the pit drop. By opening the kids hatch and the top of the kitchen wall, you can see anyone planning default from kids. You can get a good cutoff drone for small tower slide by jumping your drone into the spot behind the TV. As long as the defenders don't hear you putting it up there, it's pretty hard for them to see it. If you wait to destroy the attic hatch until after you place a Banshee down, the attackers can't possibly knife it until they get to the other side of the hatch. This of course forces them to use an explosive on it if they want to actually challenge anyone playing pit. These are a few really good smoke glitches. No matter which site you go, there's pretty much always going to be a drone sitting under front door. Specifically for basement, punching this door will usually get you a drone kill.
5 seconds left.
The best way to get mute jammers or batteries off the closet wall is to use an Ash or Zofia charge on the floor below from outside classroom window. You can also use a nade. You can do the same thing on the attic wall by shooting a hole in the stage wall from T1. Vaulting onto this generator, you can look over these concrete blocks and get a good angle onto anyone trying to peek aggressive outside into bunker. You can also get a similar angle by vaulting onto this little roof and looking through the grates. If you shotgun holes in this attic floor, you can watch anyone coming into attic from meeting. As an attacker, you can also open this to get deep angles into meeting when the site is meeting. By simply opening holes below big window, you can kill anyone jumping in from security. As an attacker, if you need to get in through the window, you can simply rappel through and usually you'll just take a few points of damage from people trying to floorbang you. By shooting a sideways bullet hole onto the attic window, you can easily see anyone rappelling on kids. If the glass is still up, it's pretty much impossible for the attacker to see. You can hold the E-box door from attic hatch. This is most useful when doing a roam setup or when you're flanking and the attack has already opened E-box hatch for you. By simply shooting open this shower's window, you can watch anyone walking down long hall to peek small tower. Additionally, from here you can also stop a few of the common jump outs. By making a few floor holes, you can impact trick the closet wall. You can also C4 anyone in closet through the same hole. The lineup isn't that hard once you practice it a few times, just make sure you shoot the radio in the corner and prone as far back into the corner as you possibly can. If you open high on the closet wall with Ace or Hibana, you can look into pit without anyone on top white being able to see you. This also blocks their angle onto the master bulk. If you reinforce the left freezer wall and the left closet wall from inside and make holes in the other walls, you can watch the bottom freezer stairs from inside of storage by the rotate. If you ever see a shield on 90 like this, you can simply ash it through the drone hole and the ADSs tucked on the wall next to it won't actually catch it. If you throw vault cams in these lamps, they're pretty hard to see.
Down to 5. Keep an eye out for Op 4.
You can Cade the E-box hatch and the single wall with one Cade. You can shock the elbow wall by throwing a Cade into this plant outside. You can Cade the stage wall and the attic wall with one charge. You can EMP ADSs on elbow from above. By simply vaulting onto this box, you can get a good angle on the bottom freezer stairs. By sprinting onto this ledge, you can fake the drop sound in the freezer. By making holes on top laundry stairs, you can get a pretty good flank drone for the staircase. You can jam laundry hatch and laundry stairs from below. By placing a shield on the bed, you can get a pixel between the shield and the mattress looking out onto the balcony. With the new Jaeger and Ramai changes, it's a lot harder to keep this shield up, but it's still a pretty good angle. Even though they changed the detection timer, you can still do all of these jump outs onto the master balcony.
Your location has been compromised.
By making these holes in the meeting wall and in the floor in games, you can C4 anyone running in the breach or planting by the breach from meeting. If anyone's playing Harry Potter, you can open the E-box hatch and open the soft wall and you can see them very easily. You can make these holes yourself as a defender as well to get a really strong crossfire onto anyone coming down tower stairs with people playing by the pillar. If anyone's ever playing in this corner by big window, the easiest way to get them out is to simply nade them or ash them from below. You can C4 the middle of trophy / the master door from pit without being exposed to an attic breach. If you shotgun a line at the bottom of the pit wall, you can prone in kids and watch anyone drop for an easy kill. As an attacker, it's very difficult to fight this angle unless you get a pre-fire through the wall. You can vault onto this box and top a small tower. It's not really that useful, but you can do it. This isn't really worth doing since the vault prompt is extremely precise, as well as the fact that you're never going to get misdroned up here, so you're probably better off just like proning behind the desk and hoping they don't drone the deep corner. Speaking of small tower, make sure you always have someone breach this floor above dining, that way defenders don't feel confident in swinging into small tower to kill people trying to breach the walls. You can C4 anyone planting on stage through the E-box edge. The throw for table plant and door plant are much easier than trying to get one for both, but definitely it's better to learn the one that you can C4 both possible positions.
You must protect your
If you're playing smoke on meeting, make sure you make the rotate on the right side so you can make head holes on the left side of the wall. This makes it much safer to actually go and try to smoke the stage plant. Be sure to practice this though, since it's pretty hard to land the smoke to cover both plant positions on your first try. You can get a pretty tight angle between the bomb and the shelf into E-box. This obviously works both ways, and generally whoever's holding the angle first is the one that's going to get the kill. By opening the T2 window, you can get a pretty safe spawn peek onto anyone coming out of construction spawn. By opening the top of the attic wall and the attic hatch, you can kill anyone sitting behind the sandbags in the backside of meeting. A surprising amount of people don't watch this door when they're rappelling on T3. Sometimes you also see people droning on the ground out here. If you barricade this door, you can get pretty good angles under the barricade to Z. Just be careful because this is a very easy spot to get pre-fired off of. If you know nobody's on big window, you can simply shoot holes onto bottom white and you can create a very strong crossfire onto anyone trying to push up the stairs late in the round. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, sorry about the lack of content, but these past few months, I am going to try getting back on a normal schedule now, so I am hoping to have the theme park video up in a normal time frame. Anyway, let me know what your favorite trick in this video was, and as per usual, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.